The president has made border security and the caravans his central issue now ahead of next week's midterm elections, hoping to get his supporters to the polls while sounding an alarm that an invasion of the United States is imminent. Tonight, the Defense Department deploying thousands of active duty soldiers to support the Border Patrol, and some of them are already on the way. Tonight, an initial group of 800 soldiers is already on its way to the border in Texas. And this week, troops are also expected to be heading to the border in California and Arizona. More than 5,000 troops altogether.
By the end of this week, we will deploy over 5,200 soldiers to the southwest border. That is just the start of this operation. As we sit right here today, we have about 800 soldiers that are on their way to Texas right now.
And the soldiers will be fully armed.
We have the authority given to us by Secretary Mattis. The units that are normally assigned weapons, they are in fact deploying with weapons.
Their mission is to supply planning, medical, transportation, and aviation support to U.S. Customs and Border Patrol agents. Meanwhile, the invading migrant caravan, made up largely of families with children, is reportedly still hundreds of miles from the American border. The caravan is down to about 3,500 people now and is expected to shrink considerably by the time it reaches the U.S. But President Trump has been railing about the caravan as the midterm elections grow nearer. The thousands of active duty soldiers now being sent to the borders are in addition to nearly 2,100 National Guard troops who are already there. The total of more than 7,000 troops is about twice the number of caravan refugees. But another group of immigrants, estimated at about 3,000, is still trying to get into Mexico from Guatemala. And some members of that group clashed Monday with Mexican police who are blocking them from entry. Their ultimate goal, of course, is to reach the U.S. border.
We saw those tactics, which are different than we've seen in past large groups, and we want to be ready for that. Our message to the organizers and participants of this caravan is simple. We will not allow a large group to enter the United States in an unsafe and unlawful manner.
And in the midst of all this, President Trump tweeted this message. Many gang members and some very bad people are mixed into the caravan heading to our southern border. This is an invasion of our country, and our military is waiting for you. Now, the 5,200 troops will be bringing plenty of gear with them as well, including military helicopters and giant spools of razor wire to reinforce the border areas that are often violated. The Defense Department has enough of the barbed wire to secure 172 miles of territory. The plan is to secure the borders in Texas, then move on to California and Arizona.